Hey everybody, Steve here with White Knuckle Off-Road Adventures. We're going to be doing an install on a Super ATV vented hard-coated windshield on a 2022 Yamaha Rmax. Here's the windshield right here. You have this weather stripping that goes on. Your straight edge will go down on your bottom down there, and then your bulb side will go on the top, around the sides. And this is a pretty easy install. If you use a dead blow and you just take it and you just gently tap around that window like that, if you guys can see that, here, I'll show you. So anytime you're installing this stuff, it's kind of hard to put on. You're going to put your groove down on your glass and then just tap it with a hammer real light. It'll go right on for you. It's a lot easier that way than trying to use your hands. I've seen where guys can put them in, like you can put them in some water and heat them up and it makes them a little better, but I've done it this way for years and it works great. So that's the windshield down there you just saw. That's a Super ATV vented, hard coated. It's really similar to the Seismic one we had on our Polaris General. I don't know if I like these vents as well as I do the ones on the General. We'll see how they work compared to the General ones. There again, these are real easy to install. The first thing you got to do is there's some brackets on your roof in the front. They take a T27 Torx bit, and you don't need to necessarily take them all the way out. I'll show you the instructions right here. So they're right there. Just loosen them up so that you can kind of push the roof up a little bit. That way you can kind of tuck that front edge of your windshield up underneath your roof, and then it just comes back down and sits down. So we'll give it a try and see if I need to loosen them up anymore, or if we've got them in a spot where they're going to work out okay. So let's go give it a shot, and we'll see how it goes. So it's going to go up in. And I may have to loosen it a little bit more. So it looks like we have to loosen it up a little bit more. So we'll just jump inside, get these loose. We'll just take them out. It'll be a little easier probably than not taking it out. Let's try that and see if that gives me what I need. Oh yeah. That side. This side. Okay. So you can see that went right in. We're going to pop the hood out of the way so we don't have that causing us any problems. Your hood on these just got little fittings in there. They just pop in, and then when you get to the very front, just kind of pull it a little bit forward, and that'll get it where you need it to go. So you can pop it out of there. There we go. I think we had it on there just a little bit too high underneath that roof. And your brackets. I haven't done these ones yet, so we'll see how this goes. These, you're just going to feed your thing through here. I've used a style similar to this one. Well, maybe. Could give me just a little bit more, maybe would have been a little handy. So, again, this is supposed to be pretty easy, but it's kind of tight right there. So let's see if we can get that fit through there. There we go. Get that back inside here. Once you get that in there, you just pull that around it, it looks like. And that is how that clamps in. Okay. So, a little different than the Seismic too. The Seismic had little nuts and stuff you could tighten up on there and put in. We'll go put this other one on the bottom over here. It is a little tight. You gotta push that gas down pretty good in order to get it in there. But we'll feed this one through. You guys can see that. So if you can see that, I'm just gonna push it through this. And then back in the window there. And then get them on. So there you go. That's pretty much how those go together. We'll get the top ones in. We're going to put the mirrors on first, and we'll get the mirrors set where we want them, and then we'll finish putting the other two clamps on the top of the window. We'll let you know how this holds up compared to the Seismic. So far I can tell you the Seismic vents are nicer. They're a lot easier to function, and you can actually turn them up to a defrost mode. These vents, I'll push one open for you real quick. They're a little harder if you're just trying to do this like that. Maybe being in here will make it a little easier than when I was out there. So if you're driving, that is a little tough. So I don't know, and it really flexes that bottom of that windshield a lot. And I mean, the hood's on there, that probably won't flex as much. So we're gonna have to see how that goes compared to the Seismic windshield. Fit really tight on the bottom and didn't rattle at all. So it also had a different kind of clamping system on it. We'll see how this goes and how we end up liking it. We'll let you know if it was worth the money or not. This was $364 from superatv. So the price wasn't too bad, but hopefully the quality is as good as my Seismic one was. All right, well, when we do the back window, we'll do another video on that one. Same thing, we've got it's a tinted, hard-coated, both sides rear window from superatv. And the only reason why I didn't go with Seismic is when I got on there, they didn't have them in stock on either one of them, and we were wanting to go riding pretty quick. So that's why we went with these. I've used a lot of superatv stuff. It's always been quality. So I'm sure this will be, just take some getting used to compared to my other one. I liked it a lot, the way it worked. So we'll get back with you. The mirror install is really simple. It's just a bracket that goes underneath this gasket around the roll bar, and they're mounted, so they're nothing too crazy about those. Thanks for watching. Thanks for everybody that subscribes, and keep riding. Bye.